Well, it was just a few days ago. My girlfriend and I, who both work from home, were talking to my parents, who live in Asheville, North Carolina, and we thought, why not work from their house? It's been a couple months now since we've really done anything like noteworthy. It's kind of Groundhog Day when you work from home, and you can work from wherever. We get caught in this routine of just kind of getting up, moving to the living room where we work, working, going to bed, and we can still do that, but just with a different environment, a beautiful environment. I love it up here so much. I get to see my parents, get to work from this beautiful region, take in the scenery, and then after work we can go off and do some cool stuff. So I thought I would vlog, intermittently while I'm here. Probably not going to film everything just because we're not doing a whole lot, and I don't want to have to focus on doing something, pressure myself into doing something. This is a really nice mental reset. Been having some mental health struggles, which is another huge reason for coming up here. It's just a really nice clear your head moment. And of course we brought Brody. Come here. And Brody loves it up here too. All right, Brody. Oh, I mean, look at this. This is their little front porch. This is so nice. I'm working right now. I can just come out here, 5-10 minutes, take a little break. It's really nice. And it's dead silent out here except for some birds. That's it, just so eerily quiet. We live near I-4 in Orlando, if you're familiar. It's terrible. We're not right up against I-4 or anything, but it's just close enough that you can hear it. And you can't really hear any roads here. It's really nice change of pace. I'm just sitting and talking again, but I couldn't help myself with this shot and how cute this is. I said, let's go get into some stuff in Asheville, and I'm just here still sitting. We'll get into some stuff. All right, let's go around Asheville. The first place we stopped at was Orbit DVD in West Asheville. In Orlando, we don't have a dedicated video store that sells boutique Blu-rays and VHS tapes, so any chance that I get when I'm traveling to go to a mom and pop video store, I definitely seize the opportunity. I've been to Orbit, I think every single time I've ever visited Asheville. Absolutely love this place, and I really wish we had something like this nearby. I picked up Kurt and Courtney, a Nick Broomfield documentary about Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love, which I've seen many times, but I'm trying to collect more documentary VHS tapes as a documentary filmmaker. Behind the Scenes with Goldfinger, which I don't think I've actually seen, but behind the scenes making of featurettes are what got me into documentary filmmaking. And this strange curveball one, The Warrior Within. It is a Chuck Norris tribute to Bruce Lee. I have no idea what this is, but those are my favorite kinds of tapes, so cannot wait to watch this. We went to downtown Asheville a few more times throughout our trip. I would try and go after work a few times and take photos because I just really wanted to work on still photography. I've been having a lot of fun posting on my photography Instagram. If you don't follow it already, go ahead and go give it a follow if you're into photography. But I didn't film a whole lot, which is something I was trying to do, is not film a whole lot. I did want to make a video, but I didn't want to force myself to film while I was kind of trying to take this break. There was a day where I found out that Koyo, Scowl, and Drain were all playing a show, and it was sold out. So I immediately got extremely excited that it was happening and then very disappointed that it was sold out. I tried to post about getting a ticket, but it didn't seem like it was going to work out, and I just went out to dinner with my family right around the corner from the venue. But after doors opened, I ended up getting a notification that I was able to buy a ticket. So I bought a ticket last minute, got in before Koyo started, the first band, and got to see the whole show. It was absolutely incredible. That was one of those moments that really made it worth it for me to like decide on a whim to drive up to my parents and kind of take this like mental break, have this like reset, and just do something spontaneous. Like, why not? I think all three of those bands are stopping at Warped Tour in Orlando, but it's so expensive, I don't think I'm going to go. And this was $45. So I was really glad that I got to see just those three bands do some incredible sets and check out the North Carolina hardcore scene, which is something that I really wanted to do. When we did decide to come up, I was looking into going to a local hardcore show. So I'm glad I got to see these three of my favorite bands right now touring and see what the North Carolina hardcore scene is like. There was also a day where we went to a state park in North Carolina. It's one that my parents love. My mom says it reminds her the most of the Smokies, which are, I think, 2 hours from where they live. But this is only like 25, 30 minutes from their house. So if they don't want to drive the full 2 hours over to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and they just want a little taste of that environment, they go to this state park in Tennessee. And I did vlog a little bit of that.
Okay. All right, we are now not in Asheville, but not too far. And I think we're actually in Tennessee at this state park. And we just parked on the side of the road, basically on a little pull-off at this little creek. And it's just beautiful. We're gonna have a little lunch, grill some burgers, just hang out. Family is down there. Brittany, my mom, digging for I don't know what artifacts. Let's go down. Hello. Hi. I'm vlogging. Hi. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Grilling out. Grilling some burgers and hot dogs. Alright, I found a... oh, here it is. I was walking along and I said, that kind of looks like a path. So I followed it. This is phone vlogging because I'm not going to bring my camera back in here. Oh! It really is like magical. Look at this. That's this mossy rock. And there's just this pool area. The little butterflies fluttering around. Look at that. There's a big waterfall right back there. You can get up on this rock, which is not easy, but I did it. I'm gonna do it again. Here's the angle from on top of the rock. Look at that. This right here, you could just jump in there, swim. That's where I came from. Just beautiful.
While we were here, I didn't want to take too many photos because I don't think it's necessarily like the environment that I'm, interested in photographing. I think I like these kinds of urban environments, cities and things. If you check out my Instagram account, it's a lot of that kind of stuff. But there is these photos of these streams in parks like the Great Smoky Mountains, where they do this low shutter speed. And it creates this like milky effect with the water. And I know like it's a little corny maybe, but I really wanted to try it and just to prove that I could do it. So I got my tripod out and I think I got some really nice shots of this. I'm not going to post them on my Instagram account. Like I mentioned, it doesn't really match the vibe of the feed, but it was just cool to want to do this, to try and achieve this look, this effect, and pull it off. It was very fulfilling. And I think my mom's gonna print one of the photos out and frame it in their house, which is sweet. But that's it. This is kind of disjointed, but I wanted to go ahead and try and piece this together. I know it's a lot of me talking, but I figured why not piece this together into a vlog, force myself to put it out, not just let this footage live on a hard drive. We ended up coming home a little early. I was going to go see my friend Paul in Cincinnati, but our dog Brody got sick. He's fine now, but Brody first, and it's nice to be home. It really was a nice reset, like I thought it would be. It feels like I'm really refreshed being at home, and we kind of broke that cycle of monotony that had been going on. I'm gonna upload more jointed vlogs and not disjointed vlogs in the future. Hopefully get better at vlogging and maybe get a camera that's not huge and heavy, so it's a little easier for me to carry around and vlog more. Thanks for watching. Peace.